na yung mga magagaling na produkto dadalhin sa mall. No? If you notice, sa shoe mart, dun sa market nila actually may mga sections na sila na lahat ng kakanin na gusto mo, ano, nakikita mo na. So that's the same concept. No? So the mga really good products from small companies, you just coordinate with DTI, then we will see how we can help you. I actually had a query from one of your participants today about this. No? So kung meron kayong ganong situation, just let me know and then I will inform the DTI provincial director kung saan ang provincia ninyo para they can reach out to you and see how they can help you. Okay? And then lastly, kailangan yung, I think this part of the mentoring, yung may business models na pwedeng pag-aralan. No? So, ang instruction sa amin, and this is supposed to be available sa Negoti Centers, and even in the website now of DTI, ito yung mga parang business plan for a certain project. No? So, kung just to get an idea, kung magkano, let's say, yung goat farming, so many heads, and so on, merong basic business plan for that. No? I will give you later on the website where you can check that. Kung wala man doon, let me know. Then we will help you get some studies para maging basis ninyo as you plan your own businesses. So lahat ito are being made available dun sa tinatawag na Negoti Centers. No? Maybe you've heard about this. Dati ang DTI, we're really supposed to be the focal point for business, pero pinalakas ko ito kasi may batas na pinasa si Senator Bam Aquino, which is considered to be the patron of small business in the Philippines now. Ang Go Negosyo Act niya provided that negosyo centers will be established in major towns and municipalities, cities all over the Philippines. There are now more than 400 negosyo centers. The latest report said that more than 700,000 companies have benefited from them. So kung kayo next time when you go home sa probinsya, dalawin ninyo yung DTI doon, alamin nyo kung saan yung negosyo center, and all of those things, yung 7 M's na which we want to provide to help entrepreneurs will be available there. I was able to visit the one in Davao recently. They have, may naka-schedule yung mga mentors doon on a Wednesday, parang OFW day yun. No? Tapos on a certain day, may schedule naman ng seminars. No? So alamin nyo lang, maybe you can send the members of your family to attend those seminars, no? And be familiar kung anong pwede nyo i-avail doon. Pero dito sa Singapore, ako yung negosyo center ninyo. Kaya siguro sa encouragement para pilapan nyo yan. At the end of the, meron akong incentive sa inyo. Meron akong patikim sa inyo. At the end of the session, magra-raffle tayo. Ito, product nila ito, fried food. This is a milkfish sardines. Tikman nyo na ito. Gawa ito sa Sarangani. Pero available to dito. Sarap to sa breakfast. Ito, galang ito. This is dark chocolate from Davao. Malagos. Ito, galang ito. Pili ito, pili. Pero ito, this is coconut sugar. Mamaya dun sa when we talk about opportunities sa pag-usapan natin. So, what we'll do dun sa magsasubmit mamaya, ira-raffle na lang natin. Next time, maybe with the help of Pride Foods, we can have more. Okay. So, let's now shift towards looking at investment opportunities. I'm sure you've heard of this. yung negosyo na hinahanap natin is something that you're passionate about, something you really like to do. No? Imagine, yun na maging buhay mo. No? For example, yung restaurant, yung wake up early. No? I met someone sabi niya, nawala na yung life diet niya. But he was very passionate about it. Pero doing the restaurant, kasi nakapalagi ka na maaga, and so on. But he was very happy. And of course, yung market driven. No? Kung ano may opportunity, then listen, much of what I'll discuss today will describe what's happening in our economy, anong sectors ang pinopromote, and then isipin natin, ano kayang magandang negosyo. And some other things are things that I'm sharing as a consumer. For example, yung opportunities sa pets. No? My daughters like dogs. So, sabi ko, ba't yung grooming ng mga aso mas mahal pa kaysa pag-grooming niya? So that's an opportunity because I think a lot of people want the best for their pets. No? Parang ikaw lang ng anak, kasi parang regularly ng check-up, kompleto ang vaccination. Yung unang pet namin namatay, may burial service pa. Sa hospital yun. So, there are a lot of things. Anyway, so tingnan natin. You've seen this before. Where do you start? No? Siyempre, tatanungin natin sarili. Gusto ko magnegosyo, pero ano ba ako? Ano bang hilig ko? No? Ano bang alam ko? No? Ano bang meron ako? No? Yung the simple examples that who you are. Kung mahilig ka mag-adventure, no? Maybe gusto mong mag-dive, no? So dive shop, di ba? Surf shop. Taga-Siargao ka, I'm from Surigao, but I don't surf. Pero that's an opportunity. My nephew is a tour guide. It comes from General Luna, so he can bring the Australians and the Germans. When they land in Surigao, they take a 3-hour ferry to Siargao, and that's his business. So, ganun din, anong hilig mo? What you know, no? Yung pagluluto is the secret, no? Or then the next one, what do you have? Like camera cast, you can cover now the birthdays of yung nagdidibo mong pamangkin, no? Then you move towards covering the wedding, no? And so on. No? Those are just examples. Pero that's how we start. Ano bang gusto natin, anong meron tayo? You look within. Then you look outside. Ano bang may kailangan? Kaya nga yung Uber and Grab bumatok kasi hirap kumuha ng taxi. So there's a need. Pag may solusyon, people will take that option. No? Kahit na mahal pag nag-search pricing. Di ba? Pero mamadali ka, mahirap ng taxi, mas malinis yung Uber car kaysa sa Pilipinas, di ba? My daughters, for example, they take Uber. It used to be that my wife would not feel comfortable, no? Kasi siyempre maraming kwento na about safety. Pero sa Uber, kasi nakikita na yung history ng driver, may rating, alam niya, no? So, she feels comfortable na pag nag-Uber na ako, chine-check niya o nasan ka na, yung nakikita niya kung nasaan. So, that gives it comfort. Example. You study supply and demand gaps. No? For example, I think part of the investments in cacao is a few years back, may problema sa Ivory Coast, sa Africa, which is a major producer of cacao. There was a huge demand. Cacao was seen to be a healthy product. Yung dark chocolate, no, very popular, so there was a demand and the price is very good. Filipinas, known to be a major source of cacao, even during the Spanish times. So, may history and there was an opportunity. Kaya ngayon marami nag-investment and it remains to be so. No? Ganon din yung sa trade. No? Titingnan mo lang, if you like to look at numbers, sa Pilipinas, ano bang binibili natin in a big way from different countries or from Singapore? No? Kung dito ka, you want to study, tapos tingnan mo yung produkto na komportable ka, baka may contact ka doon, then maybe that's how you start. If you want, kasi sa amin, we would have a lot of queries na naghahanap ng suppliers. The other day, nakwento ko na sa inyo ito before, yung naghahanap ng crabs. Diba? So, there are a lot of opportunities. Okay. Now, looking outside also, ano bang marami dun sa lugar natin, no? Anong raw materials marami, anong skills na marami, no? Kung Paite, yung mga car products, kung Pampanga, furniture, kung Cebu, fashion accessories, no? And different places, no? So, tingnan natin ano bang marami din sa lugar natin. This one is related to agriculture, and then yung popularity ngayon na tinatawag na inclusive business, no? Yung mga malalaking companies sa Pilipinas, they are developing relationships with the cooperatives or farmers in different parts. For example, Jollibee, may inaalagaan silang mga farmers na nagsusupply sa kanila ng mga kailangan nilang kamatis, yung mga sibuyas, and so on. Pinapatraining nila, no? And then because of that experience, these companies now can do business with other companies. Ganon din ang Shoemart. I read that they work with the onion growers in Nueva Ecija para diretso na, no? Yung produce nila go straight to SM supermarket. So imagine na wala na yung mga middleman, no? They take advantage of the logistics and the network of big company like Shoemart. And I'm sure yung mga members ng cooperative nila, no, their families will change, no, kung may magandang opportunity. Ang daming opportunities pa. So, then another way is that looking at existing products, paano ba natin baguhin, no? How do we adapt, maybe just innovate a little so that products can become more acceptable. For example, maraming pagkain na maybe people think it's not healthy anymore. So, palitan mo ng ingredient, no? Then you have a new product. And lastly, yung, di ba tinatawag nila na in every product meron tinatawag na value chain. Yung kung galing sa production, sa trading, sa consumer. So, along the way, titingnan mo, saan ba ako pwede pumasok? No? So, ito, very basic economics, no? Di ba, pag may bintahan, pag may understanding between the seller and the buyer, no? Kung komportable ka sa presyo, handshake, that's it, no? So if that is the relationship or the value chain, titingnan mo kung saan ka pwede pumasok. No? The easiest entry point is mag-ahente ka lang. You know the information, meron naghahanap ng crabs, may alam kang exporter ng crabs sa Cotabato, pakilala mo, then you get the percentage. No? So that's the easiest way. Information lang alam mo. A lot of people may start business like that. Kung gusto mong hindi ka satisfied sa commission, maybe if you have more connections in the market, maybe you then become a buyer yourself in the future. Or kung ang connection mo naman doon sa production, then maybe you will invest in a crab fattening facility in Cotabato, or in Bicol, and so on. No? Ngayon, because of the very competitive nature of the food market, no? Kausap namin yung mga importers ng fruits and vegetables dito. Hindi na because the demand for products are very specific. May tinatawag na silang program farming. So alam nila kung ilang maybe tons of vegetable salad they will need for a certain market. Then they work backward and work with the farmer na mag-produce ka ng ganito karami, bibilhin namin lahat kasi kailangan ko on this date. No? So, and some of the people we work now, no, for example, we're dealing with people who are buying fruits from the Philippines. Kasi in Singapore, maliliit lang yung kaya nilang bilhin, no? For example, they can buy 1 container. Pero kung pumunta yung Chinese importer, sabihin, I need 5. Kung ikaw ang grower, saan ka? Ito pa sa 5, di ba? So for the buyer here to secure the supply, mag-invest na rin siya doon sa production. Para sigurado siya na part of that sa akin talaga mapunta. Otherwise, bibili lang, uubusin lang yan ng other buyers. And part of that also is, pag maganda yung presyo nila, ba't ko ibibenta sa'yo? No? For example, yung case ng mango natin. Diba? We all know that we